Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12, and here we are. We're up on the bridge of my capital vessel. In the last part, we completed the mission where we had to go and retrieve the root beer recipe. We had a bit of a battle in the brewery, which we did fairly well at, and more importantly, we've now got an epic drill, which should help with our mineral recovery process. And if we look out the window here, you'll see I'm now overlooking the moon. And if you look up in the right hand side, it says approach the moon, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're just going to go here. I can't remember if I've got thrusters on. Yes, I've got thrusters on. Get a third person. It took a little while to get here. I mean, the moon is about 25 kilometers away from where we've been operating. You can see that in the map in the top right hand side. That's the reason why I actually did the move off camera. So we're just going to come in here. I don't know if that's going to fire or whether we've actually got to get really close. Kind of debating a little bit on whether to take the capital vessel down. I think we should be okay. But let's just get in nice and close. I don't know when that's going to trigger, unless because we've actually got to land. Well, I think we'll just go for it. Just level up. Let's get in. So we should be just about getting into the transition period now. Wow. Okay. Wreckage the size of the Titan should be easy to find, so we're looking for wreckage. Some resources over there. Yeah. We should consider using the detector nevertheless. I think we'll go straight for the resources, I think. Wow. Got a lot of stuff here. And I think we'll look for somewhere to put the ship down, and then we'll use the SV to do the initial reconnaissance and see what we can find. Well, then again, I suppose we could use that. What is this? Cobalt deposit. I certainly wouldn't mind the cobalt deposit. So we can... It doesn't seem to be defended. This is going to be relatively easy. I want the ship to stay reasonably level, so I think we can jump out and let's go have a look. See, haha, wow, a bit of a big step, but never mind. I've actually got my personal scanner on. Well, we don't need the photon cannon at the moment. I don't know if I would just hook up the in range the silver shade. What I have been doing is converting this cobalt ore and copper ore into ingots so that it reduces the amount of carry capacity used up on this inventory. So that's it. The other thing I've also did off camera is I paid a visit to the trading station on the way over because it was literally in the way we were going, and I actually sold off of all the items I could. So we've made a bit more cash, which is pretty good as well. And they can go into the constructor. We can hook that up because we can now have the option to try out our new epic drill and see how well that goes. We might get a little bit too far away from here. 30 odd meters. That should be good enough. I'm just gonna look at that. Wow, I'm just gonna blast through this. Wow. It was so efficient, I drove past it. Oh, we're actually in it by the look of it. Yeah, we're actually... Oh, this is great having the epic drill. It is really worth just doing that mission to be able to get this. Look at the speed that we're actually mining this stuff out. Of course, you seem to recover more when you use the epic drill. I think this is a bit of a hidden feature in the game that You seem to get more from resources with the better quality drill you got. The way to double check it is. Yep, you got that now. Anything else around here? Nope. Let's have a look at the moon. What we haven't. Because with this, there's nothing showing up. So now the question is getting in. So we have to go around the tradesman's entrance. Actually, let's have a quick look. What did I get for that? We're back to 731 cobalt at the moment, which is pretty good. Actually, what is on this moon? There we got. Certainly wouldn't mind the titanium because I need titanium rods. The irons are not so important, or the silicon. 1 cobalt. There's no copper on here. The magnesium I certainly want as well. And the pentaxid's a bit of a bonus. So the 2 resources I'm after is titanium and magnesium. Because they're 2 resources I'm a little bit short of at the moment. So if we can find those and mine those out, that would be brilliant. Oops. Get the jetpack on. Get back inside. And of course, we've got to find the wreckage of the Titans. I think we'll just move the ship a little bit away from this area, and then we will use the SV. I think. I think for general exploration, the SV is a better ship. What we got? Got a couple of some resources that way. I think for the moment, for the general resources, we use the capital vessel, and then we'll flip to the SV later on. These are pretty close. So. Well, that one was defended, but so we found pentaxid and magnesium. Well, I think this would be a good place to put down. Thrusters. So we got ourselves a bit of a minigun. Yeah, you didn't really have much chance, did you, Mr. Minigun Drone? We've got here mechanical components, but yeah. Yeah, I think we'll leave the capital vessel here. Oops. And then we'll just use the SV to do the drilling and mining. So we'll just go into there. I'm off for food. Probably do with picking up a little bit of oxygen before we leave. And a little bit of food as well. Grab some oxygen. Oh, the other thing I also did is, if I come in and show you the stats here, because I made a fair amount of cash, I actually used the refueling option on the trading station to max out the oxygen, the fuel, and the pentaxid. And I also bought an extra 1,000 rounds of each ammunition type. It seems that when you buy ammunition, you can buy 10, 100, or 1,000. But if you buy whatever number you buy, it adds it to whatever equipment you've got there. So if you actually got a pretty heavily armored up capital vessel, that could prove a little bit expensive. But if you got the cash, it'd be brilliant. I don't think I need to convert the cobalt. Let's just have a quick look at. This is still going, so the copper. So we're okay there. Obviously, the small constructor is a bit slower than the advanced constructor. And I suppose what we. Oh, I haven't picked up any food yet. If I can pick anything here, just pick up this while we're on the way through. This keeps the farm going. A little bit there. Pick up the mushrooms and the plant fibers, of course, the grain. That all adds to the food supplies. So. Of course, we better have something to eat, which is what I was thinking about. That would take me over the top, but I I think we'll use up some of this small stuff. Something like that. And we'll take one of those. 150. Maybe we'll just take another sandwich. That's what I looted out. Better put the plants back. What I did is I tried to sell off the surplus plants as well. Didn't really get much from it, and he only wanted, I think the only plant he was interested in was the carver plant. Okay, let's see what we got here. Fuel, pentaxid. Of course, with this ship we've got no shields, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. What I want to do is just get over here and get this magnesium. Magnesium is one of the resources I am very short of at the moment, so I certainly want to pick this up. It looks like the opposition's been a little bit, you can say, passive. Oops, no. I'm just going to pick up that. That can go in there. There we go. Double tap just in case yeah, unwelcome visitor. Look at this, straight in. Oh, this is awesome. So we've got a visitor, but it sounds a bit like my ship is welcoming them. That looks like about it. I'm sure I could hear my ship firing. Let's see what's around. Aha! Obviously that was that's 400 odd meters. Wow! I actually killed the minigun drone 400 meters out. Wow! Then again, the range with the capital vessel out in space is really phenomenal. So here we go. We'll just him. Where was that pentaxid? There it is. Just gonna, very small. This is only going to take a very quick, short amount of time to mine out. There it is. Just the one bit. 33 pentaxid, that should be it. That's it. Yep. What on earth is that over there? Like some funny cuboid looking things. Let's just see what that is. What is that? Okay, discovered a new POI. Those who plan to ascend, listen to our warning. Listen to our progenitors. What on earth is this? Okay, that was spooky. Another unresolved riddle. Okay, what is this? We should use a detector nevertheless. Yes, I'm using the detector, but I'm not seeing... It all seems to be solid cubes. Moon fun wreckage. Okay. Let's just, if I level off, let's stand on the top. Let's just have a quick look. Well, they all look like solid cubes. What's the multi-tool say? They're alien blocks, and I would guess that they're all fairly solid blocks, alien blocks. There's something on the ground there. That looks like pentaxid. Interesting. Let's just make sure I don't fall off the top. Is this just a message or something that's been left? Let's have a look. Maybe if we land and we've got one close up. Take the taxi. And if we do the usual, let's see, we can't damage the target, no, because they're alien blocks. I think this is some kind of message POI. Okay, fascinating. What was I doing? Oops. This taxi very small. There. We're just going to hook you out. I know it's only a very small deposit, but it saves picking up all those individual crystals. I'm just going to pick this up first, and then just have a look at the logs and see what the logs has picked up. Now let's climb straight down, pick these up. F1. So no missions, find wreckage. Polaris. This is just to do with the epic beer. Tales of the past. Well, why we're crashing on the planet. No, that isn't there. PDF info. Let's see if anything. Well, I can't see what those messages are. What I'll do is I'll take a look at them when I actually do the video editing. I can actually see what they are. Where are we on the moon? That's what we're looking at. That's there. Everything seems to have disappeared. Resources that way. So we'll just go this way and see what we can find. So we're looking for wreckage on the moon. So we'll just go this way. Plenty of fuel. We got stuff this way. So we're going to be running into dark soon, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Just go straight onto night vision. There's something there 1.odd kilometers away. We want to hook these resources first. Wow, there's a whole load of resources here. So look, we've got a whole cluster there, we've got something there. I think we'll go for these resources first. Looks like there's a ship or something down there. Yeah, I think we might have found the ships here. Okay, we found the Titans. Should make a flyby all three parts, yes. That's the front midsection, although for some reason it's not. Oh, it's come up now. You've got to get close to them. What have we got? So I'm just going to get. Wow, there's a lot of resources here. This returned perfect results. You should now go to the front part. Land by I have marked an easy entry point. Okay, got some titanium there first, so we're going to go and get the titanium. Just make sure it's not defended. really want the titanium so I can make titanium rods. I'm just going to get in here. Just ease up a little bit there. There. 5. We still hooked. Yeah, we're still hooked in. Grab that. Of course, the problem is that when you're drilling, you get the lens flare. Look at that. Certainly want this titanium. Just gonna. I think we're getting more stone than titanium actually, but with the epic drill. But he's complaining. I'm just gonna make sure we've got it all. Yep. Back in the ship. Back to this. The entry point is there. So we're just going to get in nice and close. I certainly wouldn't mind looting these ships down, because what I wouldn't mind is being able to get hold of some thrusters. This is giving me goosebumps. Yes, thank you. I'm afraid we cannot expect the Xerox to have left anything for us to find. Yeah, that's okay. There are some secret technical details in the construction they may have not have found. Okay. Secrets, you say? Is it possible more than you can tell me? I think what we will do is drop this, trash this stone. Keep a little bit, but I don't think I need that amount. IDA status. Just let that run through. Wave protocol, find override console. Yes. Find which console where? IDA. Integrated data assistant remote access detected. Emergency shutdown. Great. Finding a code in a maintenance console in a wreckage after whatever it was, the whole expedition is absolutely doomed. Find an access. Let's just have a look round. Well, when I've got the core, hang on, what's this here? Actually, the core with me, or was it? I was the bet in the core is actually. Oh no, we got the core, so that there. Yes, I need it. So I think we'll just have a look round. I wonder if it would be better without. Well, I think it might be a little bit better to do it this way, even though it is darker. I certainly wouldn't mind that being added there. What was there that's now missing? I always get a bit nervous when I see gaps like that, because it means I might have sold something by accident. It couldn't have been that important. And I've got my night vision goggles. I mean, I did sell my surplus of those. Yeah. That goes to the outside. There's a cargo. You know, a little bit of junk and stuff here. Oops. Get back in here. And just look around. So we found the console. Maintenance access point out of order. Reactivate. Activation failure. Lockdown mode. Protocol wave rider. Enter your UCH credentials. Access granted. Level block. Welcome back, Commander. Please note that the AI hub is not available. Services are limited while the ship is under enemy control. Please make your choice. Get the latest status report. All status reports have been erased by information not available. Note, there is a file tag personally for you. Signature M. Play the file. Yep, play the file. Classified, Admiral rank, secret communication protocol. Yep. Welcome, sir. Please authenticate. Known. Setting private mode. Welcome back, Commander Mercer. Oh, I'm Commander Mercer now. Hello, IDA. How are you today? I am fine, Commander. So this is the day. Yes, this will be our last conversation, I'm afraid. Sad to hear that. So it's starting UCH Protocol Alpha. Your orders, sir. Please list Operation Phoenix main vessel's location and status. Preparing list. MS Titan, Apollo Station, final warp preparations. Yep, just let that run. Visit Earth Moon orbit, waiting for flight team. Apollo Station, waiting for equipment. Yep, keep going. Just jump through that very quickly. Do you wish to review the status of the support craft and armed forces? No thanks. Please list current location and permission status. I'm not going to read all that lot. Just push through that as well. Okay, we got all sorts of stuff there. Thanks, IDA. Please issue a prepared relocation request in about 1 hour from the following staff. I shall report to MS Titan tomorrow at 800. Report at 1600. Relocation request has been scheduled. Okay, targeted timelines. All vessels are ready to departure as planned. Okay, let's just push through this a bit. It's getting a bit verbose. Predicted timing. Are there any problems? Everything is fine. Think of the consequences. Do you wish to proceed? We have no other choice, IDA. That is correct, sir. Time has come. Sir, I am quite excited. Good to know, IDA. Please start the childhood program. Childhood program initiated. What on earth is that? 4 entry duplicate into Commander Stephen Silverbeard's equipment. Childhood program completed. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Docking Bay 2 has signaled your shuttle has just arrived. Thanks, IDA. Do you really need to go on this journey? Yeah, I'm afraid I need to go on the Titan when we leave. That's sad, Commander. No worries, but the console's on the Titan. Okay, well, one last thing to do. Please send the Wave Protocol code. Wave Rider Protocol has been sent. Orders have been issued for all vessels and stations. Override codes have been accepted. Thanks, IDA. It is justified. For a reason you've been chosen by the Council without telling them. Okay. Godspeed, both of you. Fate of 2 galaxies seems to be in your hands. Interesting, it said 2 galaxies there. It's about time. Please start the countdown. Event 23 hours. I wish you all the best. Thanks, IDA. Farewell, goodbye, IDA. Starting countdown. Find out about M. What on earth is M? Information declassified. Ask about the crewman M on the Heidelberg. Searching crew database. There's only one crewman with that surname. John Edwin Mercer Jr. Commander of the status unknown. His father was classified. Ask about father. Wow. I could do a whole video on this. So, access level blackjack required. Back to main menu. Find information about override codes. Code black confidential information for your eyes only. To generate the override code to access the full fail-safe data cache, 3 code fragments are needed to be assembled. The fragments are hidden in 3 consoles. They need to be assembled in the main command console on the bridge. Location must remain unknown to any but all persons below the access level black at all costs. Enter credentials again. Authorization approved. Recovery main key generated. Recovery information. Find all 3 randomly prepared consoles. Spread over the front, middle, and back part of the ship. Each console will automatically update its code fragment when the recovery main key is positioned within 2 meters of it. Good luck. Okay, press F to talk to. Yep. So, of course, these codes are distributed over the Titan, one in each wreckage, no doubts. So, yes, of course, one wreckage, no doubt. So, find Titan front. We're going to do a little bit of seat round to start with. Certainly going to take that. Are we in the front or the back? We're in the front. So it's told us to find the front, and we're in the front. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this now. I don't know if that's exactly what it wants us to do, but oh wow, it's a little bit big. We might attract some unwelcome attention, but I think if we, by coring, need to keep an eye on the radiation as well. We should be able to see what's actually in here. Bunk beds, we got 13 cargo boxes, 1 thruster. Thank you, game. Right, what I'm going to do is just have a quick look, go through the cargo boxes. So just rattle through these. Cargo box 1, just take this out. 3, get this. Nothing particularly special here. I get that one, yep. Cargo pallet. I mean, I've already picked up some of this stuff anyway. I've got computers. I mean, multi-tool. I'm afraid you can keep your multi-tool. I've got more than enough now, and nobody wants to buy them. Put that in the fridge. Probably. No, we're not low enough for the pizza yet. That's about everything in here. Is there any oxygen in this ship? This is 241. We'll take the oxygen. Nope, it won't let me take the oxygen. Large O2 tank. I'm not going to do any extensive looting because what I'm thinking is maybe building a small CV to do the mining, and so therefore I probably would like to take some of these components out whole. I mean, I'll probably try this one. Just come in here. I mean, and the oxygen tank shouldn't be too big. What's the carry capacity? Yeah, so we'll keep the large oxygen tank. Right, let's. Oh, how are we going to find the console in here? This token console, 8.4 meters. It's up there. I don't know if I'm going to get up there. Oops. I mean, we are on the moon. Ha. I think we jumped to. There's a ladder there, so wait for that to boost up. There we are. We're just updating token module start procedure. Hidden log file detected. Play file. Command meeting room. Something. Commander Mercer. Hello, Mr. Mercer. The council is sending you over to another last-minute stress test. Thank you. So I need a stress test. Start being postponed. No, opposite has happened. The schedule start set. What? Can you please tell the council that is at least something? Okay. The commanders have informed them that now. Yes. Try and speed through this a little bit. Time the event. So be it. We know it could happen. Please commence the start protocols. Aye, aye, sir. Mercer, we have installed the control station. Yep, thank you, sir. Yeah, condition yellow at 10 tomorrow. And close file. Token code module sequence 1 updated. 2 more files are required for the full override. Did I get anything? Or was this just... I think it's just storing it within the game, isn't it? Wouldn't mind... I mean, there's only fuel tanks in here. No. So, generator the fuel tanks. There's no fuel tanks. Very tempted to take that thruster. Let's just mark where it is. I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, got one fridge, got the flares. So where's the fuel tank? Or thruster, sorry. Actually, this just... Oh, it looks like the thruster's on the top, so... Where is the... I think we'll just use the silver shade if I can find it. Got to be tucked in here somewhere. We'll just wander across the surface. Almost like this. Don't really have a dying need for some steel blocks, but oh, the titanium plates again. Just pick up a little bit of this. It's out of habit. If we undermine it, we might. There we are. This is what I was after. Inventory full. That's most likely my ship. So, yep. So we filled up the ship with plates, which I don't really need, but never mind. So I can't get that thruster now if I want it or not. So I've filled my ship up with junk. I think probably the best way to do this now is to go back to the capital vessel and bring the capital vessel over here. So just get him here. Where's the capital vessel? Where is my? Well, it's right up there. Right. Let's just. Right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make our way back over that way, but I'm a little bit interested to find out what this level 3 building is. Now it's going to be a bit of a risk because we could get shot up and the ship isn't that maneuverable at the moment, but if we stay low we could use the terrain to sneak up on it a little bit. That's got 100% on it. That means that it's drone base, because the 100% is indicating that that is actually got a shield turret. Yeah. So we're going to keep away from them. Get back to night vision. Just going to keep going this way. Get back to... It's going to be quite interesting having the drone base pretty close to where we're going to be going. And this is this mystery base. If any of you know what this mystery base is actually for, feel free to chuck it in the comments. Because, well, I'm just curious. I wonder if it's to do with the legacy, actually, come to think of it. I think tagging that thruster is actually going to make it a bit easier to get back to the Titans. Because, of course, that's a permanent marker. Ship's a little bit overloaded. That's why I couldn't. I mean, the down thrusters pushed the ship down very quickly, and the up thrusters didn't have enough force to stop the downward acceleration. Okay. That's it. Whoops. Jump out and turn off the thruster. Get back to normal light for the moment. And of course, we're going to have to unload the ship. Okay, put that in there. Oh, can't do that, exceeds capacity. Got that there, got a nice bit of magnesium, a little bit of crushed stone, mechanical components. That there, glass plate, that, and that. We got a Titan recovery main key. Oh, so that's where it went, because I had the link on. We'll keep that with us just for the moment, because you never know. And building supplies. This is getting a bit full up as well. So we're actually just put this in the constructor out, so that I know that that's for the CV ammunition. We're getting quite a lot of minigun ammunition. I've got a bit of oxygen. And I've made some extra ammunition as well. So let's get as much as I thought I was going to do. One thing we do need is to empty the fridge, though. Actually, I could probably pop the pizza, and that can go in for food. Because of course the salami is actually what went in the fridge? Oh no, there was nothing in the fridge, was it? It's just that this has reorganized itself. I must admit, this sorting option is really good, but sometimes it can get a bit confusing. Yeah, as I was saying, the salami is actually useful for making the pizzas. So although strictly speaking it's not a raw food, it is a raw food, if that makes sense. Down. Of course, for anything else that needs harvesting on the way through. No. Well, we get a little bit of veggie and berries on the back there. That's what's there. Sorry, I just realised what my mistake was. These are my medical supplies for the silver shade. That's what confused me. Sorry. Yeah, this is my silver shade medical supplies, isn't it? Not the thing. So, and this can go in there. That's it, all sorted. And what we're going to do now is just jump into here. Thrusters on. I'm not using the switch again, which is. I'm also aware that time is pushing on, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to maybe try and get some of these near resources, because hopefully we won't get too close to that drone base. You can actually see the drone base now. Oh, baby. So it's just better. Yeah, you can see it now there. That is definitely the drone base. So, wow, the sun's coming up. Just we're a little bit too close. So that is something I really need. Titanium. This is a little bit shaky. I think that is going to be a job to sneak in with the SV. So I think what I'm going to do is just go and get that thruster, so that I can. Yeah, we'll do the thruster. Just park the. Don't really have a particularly good landing point here. Just move over a little bit. Level off. That looks a bit better. Nope. If I can get the thrusters back in sync. Turn them on. Turn them off. No. Just not gonna. If I turn them off. Front section. Just get here. We get in really close like that. Hopefully I won't fall off the top. MCR Pioneer, Instructor out, like that. Hopefully what we should be able to do now is actually retreat. Salvage through that hardened steel block. There's the thruster, go in here, and get rid of that so I don't have another tag hanging around. then what I want to do is just retrieve this. I'll pick up the battery. Kidding me. I thought I'd... okay, oh, I didn't do the... bit of a fail there, sorry about that. And I think just to wind this video up, what I'm going to do is just have a little bit of a scout round, see if we can find anything of great value. I don't think there is going to be here as such. I want to take the consoles apart. Just have a look around, pick up some more stuff. Oops, we're a little bit far. I certainly wouldn't mind these windows. Actually, just sort of, or can I retrieve these windows? Because I could use those in a capital ship as well. Armored double doors. If I can take some of these, I could use them for building. Just salvage these armored double doors. These should be good for some reasonable resources. Okay, thank you. Losing contact with the drone. Yeah, I mean, these double doors could be very useful. Some more windows here. Let's just give me some Sathian plates. And some more here. I'll certainly take those. Another one there. I mean, we're probably going to get more of these from when we get to the other sections of the ship, so it's not that problem. I certainly wouldn't mind that automatic door. I mean, to be honest, if there's any real overflow, I can always shove it up into the workshop. Whoops, I keep picking up hardened steel blocks. I don't really need hardened steel blocks, so I can put those up into the workshop. Just pick up some steel plates. Just through here like that. What's that down there? Oh, this is just destroyed stuff. Some mechanical components. I'll leave that. The armor locker. A little bit of glass here. I think I'm finished with this, so we'll take the core to get back the resources. And that might not attract hostile intentions. Let's pick out a little bit more through here. In fact, I'm just going to mine my way back towards the set, yeah, like this, through the ship. Okay. Back up here. And I think that's probably enough provisional looting. I'm just going to do that, can go up into the workshop. Although I'm not really building anything at the moment, so we'll just use the rank hive to shove that up there. And what I've been doing is looking through these capital vessels, looking for a small capital vessel that I might be able to adapt for using for auto mining. The trouble's going to be its size, because it's going to have to somehow fit in relation to the main primary capital vessel. I mean, the alternative is that I actually do put the, just to show you, if I can mount a turret on here, on the front. But the trouble is the shape of the ship doesn't really lend itself, unless I can clear off some of this stuff here, but at the same time I don't want to ruin the profile of the ship, because multi-tool turrets and like that are pretty big. I mean, I suppose there's a little bit of a enclave here. Just have a look. Capital vessel, laser turrets. We've got a tool turret there and these drills here, so we could go out and 50 Sarcosium power coils outputs. I mean, let me just unlock those. I mean, that's 116. So the question is, could I mount 2 of those? I mean, it's going to, or even 1, I suppose, would be good enough. There's 5 electronics, 8 oscillators, 50 zirconium, 3 power coil. So could I mount is there a way I could mount them, say, in this recess here so that they fire forward? I think before messing about with the ship here, I think I need to check that out in creative mode. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.